Today we wanted to talk about lead generation mastery and the path to financial freedom for real estate agents.
Now, lead generation is our lifeblood, but and you have a financial goal. It's not a happy accident that this is how you achieve your goals, but it's daily consistent action, having healthy mindset, and really having a strategy in place. So with that, we're going to launch our lead generation course, and I'm very excited about this. But we're going to talk about really. The last setup is your 13 areas for lead generation that we're going to talk about so we can reverse. So we're not going to talk about lead generation strategies specifically. We're going to kind of mention some that go with the 13 areas, but really we want to talk about 13 areas where you're going to focus on when we get to 30, because they're all going to kind of be broken down in categories.
Exactly. Therefore, first we're going to start with the geo-farming and targeting the right neighborhood. Basically, to stay ahead of a competition in your market that you're practicing real estate, you need to think out of box. Therefore, geo-farming allows you to focus on the neighborhood that they have showing more potential for sale. For instance, identify the area for the older homes that may soon need to hit the market, or the target approach bring them the leads from those neighborhoods that helps you, that puts you in ahead of those potential clients in the market.
Another way to talk about it, and say a new construction built 7 years ago. Most people move within 7 to 10 years, so you really need to start sending whatever you're going to send to this area probably the 6-year mark, because they're going to start preparing for moves soon.
Exactly.
So the second thing, we're going to talk about educational, niche marketing, and more after our introduction. So let's hit it. Now, with education, we want to be the trusted experts. This is honestly why we do on our realtor channel, we do absolutely videos every single day as much as possible in order to educate our clients so we can be the trusted realtor.
Exactly.
So we do video with this all the time, which is a little bit a different market, but that's okay. You want to be the trusted source. You want to be partnering with financial planners to really or estate attorneys, so you can bring more information to people and showing tax benefits. If March coming around, February coming around, you want to show the tax benefit of home ownership. By attracting buyers and investors, you're educating and you're helping them.
Exactly. The third category that we wanted to talk about is the niche markets, and this way you tap into untapped opportunity. For example, if you're specializing in a niche market, it could be a really game changer. For example, you could be a luxury home, or if in your area you have historical properties, and becoming expert in those kind of areas sets you apart. Pretty much getting certified in those areas, for example, luxury home sales, and watch how accessing this high net worth client transform your lead generation efforts in your market.
The fourth area of concern we're going to talk about is your professional network. I'm just going to use LinkedIn as one example, but you might have an in-person referral network, but using your professional network is going to be 100% gold. I'm just going to use LinkedIn as an example, because you can, on the social media website, pinpoint potential clients such as investors, people interested in real estate. You can use profiles and look for real estate investment, and you can give direct paths in these searches for people who are moving. Now, these are all people connected to you in your network, so it's one example of many ways. We can talk about a million different ways to professionally network.
The next thing that is super important, and we are actually communicating with you, is a video marketing, capturing leads with the engagement. Video content as nowadays is one of the most powerful of the lead generation sources, which using the virtual tools, using client testimonial, educational videos, as my wife said, like a housing market update. This way you building trust with the potential client or buyers or sellers, and pretty much a 360-degree luxury video tours from those beautiful homes can give buyers actually virtual experience out and basically help you to connect you with them, that you can be your client.
Next one, we're going to talk about blogs, because blogs are another way that have been online for years that help Google help you find your leads organically. So by having video and then blogging, you're really kind of double downing on what you want. So writing how to buy your first home in your city is going to bring home buyers looking for new on Google and looking through the search engine. Your blog can also become a lead magnet where you're bringing service. You have to make sure your titles are really there to make sure you're attracting the clients.
Exactly. And the next thing is a networking event, building relationship and build leads, attending at different network events, for example, for the builder, or if they are people that they are market expert, like a local commerce meeting or real estate conferences, all these things, and sharing your expertise in those kind of events, it give you a niche, give you generating the leads and referral from you, and see how people can use your service to help them.
The next one, which is kind of the whole expired listings. Expired listings means that somebody else failed these people, so we want to make sure that you're having phone calls, mail, and personalized follow-up to make sure that you have a new approach to shocking about how that home might not have sold, but how can you change that, what benefits do you bring, so you can have those expireds turn into new business.
Exactly. The next one, number 9, is a social media ads, which pretty much you reached your target audience. Therefore, beside of whatever we said so far, you need to use a platform like a Facebook, Instagram, running those ads and target ads, that this way you reach a certain demographic such as first-time home buyers, investors, and running ads of, for example, recent college grads that they're in the growing area that they wanted to search for job and also purchasing home could be another way to do the best lead generation.
The next thing we're going to talk about, number 10, is referral programs. So if you can get into referral programs, that's great because you can leverage a client's network. So this is typically from companies, reload companies, but if you have, or you can talk to your own clients and have a referral program, whereas you give homemade, you send your HVAC guy something for every, there's rules there, but you want to make sure that you have some sort of referral program there. Make sure you know your rules in your state, and you want to make sure that you are marketing and you can give things away while you're marketing too.
Exactly. The next thing, number 11, is the open house. Having interactive open house elevate the experience of the people and actually brings you more potential client. And this way, by adding interactive elements like a virtual tour, really on a spot, and live streaming your open house for your client, and 3D property tours, basically engage the people even remotely from other state to basically create a way that they want to contact you and they want it to be your client.
The next one we're going to talk about is collaborating with local businesses, because collaborations really do build businesses. So if your coffee shop or can offer a voucher or a discount to connect you to new clients, this is a great opportunity. Also, you want to be able to say, hey, here's my coupon code for this local business, and you send that. So you want to see it's a referral network back and forth with other businesses, and that's always a good thing.
Okay, the last thing that my wife is expert on it is a data-driven marketing, and this way you can predict your next new lead, what they should do.
Basically, if you can predict who's going to buy before they even started looking, you're in the best situation. So if you understand there are growing families, your marketing efforts are somehow there going after the growing families. Being proactive in front of the right people at the right time is going to really help you, and we can learn a lot of information from online data. So by having a clear understanding of just some big topics that we can talk about, we're going to really break down more in the next coming days. I'm very excited about that, but really this is how we get to our financial goals, our emotional goals, our mental goals. We have to stay focused and understand where we want to focus our business.
Exactly. And my wife non-stop really working on this master course for real estate agent, and your success is our success. Definitely stay tuned with our channel, follow all of our playlists. We love to help you, and don't forget to go to our website agentwolfsparole.com, grab all the freebies and free materials like books, social media, and we love to connect with you. At the end, don't forget to subscribe in our channel, and we see you next time.